Is diet the root cause of your stress and anxiety? Most people are unaware that the gut has a direct relationship with how we function cognitively and how we feel. Stress is actually one of those things that can have an effect on the gut as well. So it's like this vicious cycle that creates problems. Hi, I'm Dr. Crockett, and this is Dr. Crocker with Zeal Integrated Health. And today we're going to talk about what you can do to affect this stress and anxiety cycle and how to break it by addressing the gut.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things is, as we're going into the holidays right now, our diets are changing. It's supposed to be one of the things that's a joyful time that we're going into, but if we don't have proper gut health, this actually leads to depression. It causes increased stress, not to mention the time change that we're getting ready to go through as well. You go to work, it's dark. You get off work, it's dark. This can lead to depression, and one of the things that you have to be aware of is that this does not come always from the brain. This is something that comes from the gut. So you have to ensure that your gut is proper in health and make sure you're doing the right things to get you there.
You bet. So let's talk about the symptoms that people should be looking for to know that the gut is inflamed and that they should be concerned about it.
Yeah. So a lot of times one of the things that we see is acute anxiety, and we complain this on everything. Well, my car broke down, or I didn't have my coffee this morning. But in all reality, it's really coming from your gut a lot of times. You can see things with depression. So if your gut is not functioning properly, you won't develop the proper amount of serotonin that you need for proper mood as well. One of the things is brain fog. You wake up in the morning and you're trying to go to work and you're like, man, I just can't think through the day. You want to look at some of those things, or maybe you have irregular bowel movements, or you have just your energy levels are down, or just there's a few things like that are symptoms that you want to be looking for.
Yeah, I think as people start seeing things where they're getting irritable, things are kind of setting you on edge a little bit more. Look at yourself and how you're feeling. Are you bloated? Are you dealing with some of these digestive upset issues? And that kind of links these things, and it lets you know that you need to address it. Like you said, serotonin, 80% of that's coming from the gut, and that really is what helps us feel, that sense of calmness, happiness, and it helps to just suppress some of that anxiety and depression. So what are some of the ways that we can affect the health of our gut and maybe have some influence on how we're feeling and how we're functioning cognitively?
For sure. So some of the first things that you can do that's pretty simple is take a prebiotic and a probiotic. You want to make for sure that you get your prebiotics in, because that helps feed those probiotics. It helps rebuild the good gut flora that's in your gut.
Yeah, most people don't know that they've got more microbiome cells than they actually do cells of their own body. This is something that we rely on, these probiotics, to really function well.
Exactly. The other thing is you can eliminate some of your food sensitivities, and you say, well, how do I know that I'm sensitive to some of these foods? Other than your normal thing where you'll get loose stool after, you'll feel bloated, there are tests out there that have food sensitivity testing that we do here at Zeal to understand which foods that you're directly relating to, that you're reacting to. And so those are some of the things that you can do. There are some supplements that you can take as well. Vitamin D, there's things like fish oils, digestive enzymes. SOD, that superoxide dismutase, this directly decreases inflammation in the gut and will benefit you.
Yeah, you can use things like glutamate. We use a specific product called glutalamine, but it's used to just repair the gut wall, get that gut sealed up so that it's not allowing things into the bloodstream that shouldn't be there. And like you said, just getting the proper diet in place, eliminating the food sensitivities, but also just increasing some vegetable intake, getting more fiber in your diet. That really gives those probiotics the ability to kind of feed off of that, and they can flourish that way. And then the last thing I'd say is just eliminating some of the toxins that we're taking in. So I hope this helps to calm your anxiety and depression and gives you some ideas of how you can address some of the things that might have not even been on the spectrum of what was driving these things. So if you'd like to learn more about this, check out our website and check out some of the other videos below.